going to show you 5 features in the free version of DaVinci Resolve that will blow your mind. And here's the thing, they don't require Hollywood level expertise. Most of them are a couple of simple clicks. And let me tell you, number 5 is insane. So let's get to number 1. First is auto sync audio. If you record audio on a different device than what you record video on, this tool is a lifesaver. Okay, so we have this very low quality video that I recorded, and this right here is the audio recorded from my computer, and this right here is the audio recorded from my mic. So I want to align them together, but they're different links and they started at different times. So if I only play back the audio from my mic, I can see let's do it. It's not aligned with myself at all. And so instead of having to align them together and spend a ton of time trying to do that, all I have to do is select both audio clips by holding down Shift on your keyboard, right click, go up to Auto Align Clips, select that, make sure you're on waveform and click sync. And just like that, if we play it back, we can see, hey guys, this is test. Let's do this. It's right in sync. I mean, what a tip. Let's get to tip number 2. Second is the Keyframe Tab. Now, this one has insane capabilities and can be used for complex animation, but I'm going to show you how to use it to take your animations to the next level in 3 clicks. Okay, so I just have this simple animation clip right here, and it looks okay, but it looks a little stiff. So let's see if we can loosen that up. Now, one way that I could do that is I could come up here and on zoom and position, I could right click and I could select ease out, and then in position I could go and I could select ease out, and then I could go to the next frame and I could choose ease in and out, and I could do that for every single keyframe in this entire animation. I don't want to do that to all the keyframes, especially if I have a lot of them. So this Keyframes tab makes it super easy to create smooth animation. So with your animation or video or whatever you have keyframes on selected, go up to the Keyframes tab. Once that's open, you can hit this little button to expand it. And now we can see all our keyframes in our video. So just select one, and on your keyboard hold down Control or Command if you have a Mac, and hit A. This is going to select all your keyframes. Then up here in the top right corner, under this little curved bar, we're just going to click that, and it's going to create all of them to ease in and ease out. So now let's go back and play our animation. We can just X out of it. Now when we play it back,
I couldn't start it until I had.
it looks so much smoother. And there are many other things you can do with this Keyframe tab, but that is the main thing I use it for. It's super fast, super simple, but you can also create keyframes in there. If you're interested in learning more about the Keyframe tab, comment below and we might just come out with a tutorial about it if enough people want it. Object tracker, and it saves you from endless keyframing. Also, the object tracker is very powerful and can be used in many different ways, but I'll just show you the basics of how tracking works. Okay, so in this video, let's say I wanted to track the glasses movement. So what I should do is I should select the video clip, right click, and go to Open in Fusion page. Now Fusion might seem scary at first, but this is actually very simple, so don't get overwhelmed. First, you're going to select Media in 1 and hold down on your keyboard Shift plus spacebar. Next, search Tracker and click Add, feeding your media through the tracker, and then it's going to put it out onto your timeline. So select Tracker, and then we're going to see this little point here on our screen. So we're just going to put this right on the glasses. Boom, right there. Then we're going to come up here and hit this forward backwards movement, which means it's going to track it back and forth. When it's done tracking, you're going to see these white lines across your timeline. This is showing each point for each frame. Now, if we go to the beginning and hit space to play back, you can see our little tracker goes right along the perfect line, and it has tracked our glasses successfully. Or we have something content creators use all the time, green screen. And it's super simple to do in DaVinci Resolve. Okay, so here we have a green screen subscribe pop-up that I use on my videos. Now, to remove this green screen and place this where I want it, we're going to select our video, right-click, and hit Open in Fusion page. Yeah, we're going in Fusion again, but don't worry. Select Media in 1, hold down Shift, hit Spacebar, and type in Delta Keyer.
Yeah, we're both done.
Hit Enter, or click Add, and then with Delta Keyer 1 selected, go up to Background Color, and this little eyedropper, drag it on to the green. Now, when you let go, it's going to remove the background. Now, if we go back into the edit page, we'll see that the background's removed, and we could take a video, and when we place it down on here, if we place this subscribe over the video, we could see that the background is now removed from our green screen footage. Okay. This last feature is for beginner editors and really anyone who doesn't know anything about color grading. It's called auto color, and with one click, DaVinci color grades your entire clip in one click. So here's how you do it. Okay, so to auto color this poorly took video, let's go to the cut page. Now select your clip, hit this little button right here, go over to this color icon, and this is auto color. Let's turn it on. And in this one click, we're just gonna click auto color, and we can see it changed the color of our footage. Now I'll switch back and forth to show you how crazy this is. We have this kind of gray overfill. This is before, and after we have this much richer image. And this was taken on a very low quality camera, and it makes it look so much better. So that's why I love auto color. Well, thank you guys for watching this video. If you want more DaVinci Resolve tips and hacks, please like and subscribe, and check out our channel for more awesome DaVinci Resolve content. See you guys next time.